Guys, we are back, guys. Shout out to the subs, man. Shout out to anybody watching, but obviously, guys, a huge shout out to all the Prince fans, guys. You guys are amazing. So, guys, you know, we're still doing Prince Week, and this is something that popped up randomly. I had no intention on watching this. I didn't search it out, I'm saying. Like, this just was recommended to me, and I was like, hey, let's check it out. So, some of you guys, might have seen this. I have no idea what we're going to get into. I mean, I know what we're going to get into just based on the title, but I'm saying, like, I don't necessarily know what it's going to be. So, yeah, guys, let's see footage unearthed of Superstar at age 11. Let's get into it, guys.
If serendipity was a story, then you are about to watch one of the most fortunate strokes of luck ever here at WCCO.
A mysterious gem, unearthed on accident, giving people a glimpse into Minneapolis history through the eyes of a young musical icon. While we all had a feeling who this young boy might be, we knew we needed help from those who knew him best. It's a journey and story you'll only see here on WCCO. Deep in the WCCO film archives are hundreds, if not thousands, of opportunities to travel back in time. And on one reel, a treasure lay hidden, untouched, for 52 years. April 1970. Minneapolis Public Schools educators went on strike. We restored the
April
film
is
to
the best
offer
month, just so you
context
know.
to the educators' strike that happened in the same district just last month.
Okay, so there's the governor's mansion. That's kind of cool.
Matt Liddy is WCCO's production manager.
I grew up in Minneapolis, so all I cared about was looking at cool buildings from the place I grew up.
But his curiosity
I gotta pause it just to say it's hilarious because you guys have no idea how much time of my life has been spent watching old footage of LA and reading all the history of LA and everything. I'm so obsessed with LA. It's one of my, like, I'm actually obsessed with music, but I'm also super obsessed with LA, the city itself. That's hilarious. Who sits and watches old footage of the city you're from? That's hilarious. I totally relate to this guy.
Turned into a discovery when he saw a reporter interviewing kids as teachers picketed in the background. And it was this young boy jumping around and later answering a question who left Liddy speechless.
So then I immediately just went out to the newsroom and started showing people and saying, I'm not going to tell you who I think this is, but who do you think this is? And every single person, Prince.
We didn't have the right equipment to hear the film, so a specialist helped us extract the audio, and then we heard his voice.
Are most of the kids in favor of the picketing?
Yep.
How come?
I think they should get a better education too, and I think they should get some more money, cause they be working extra hours for us and all that stuff.
Our excitement was palpable, but
we did not get him saying, I'm Prince Nelson.
Cue our investigation.
And that's all I feel. My name is Ronnie Kitchen.
We gotta find him. Ronnie Kitchen. Surely he could confirm our quest.
Hi, this message is for Ronnie Kitchen.
But the phone numbers and addresses we found were dead ends.
You hear something in the background, but there's no one there.
How about a picture? A yearbook.
That's what I was gonna say. Why would you just look for a yearbook? Why
Popped
would
up
you
online.
try to
He
call?
would have been 10 or 11 in this picture, and he would have been 11 during the strike, which is when that interview happened.
We needed an expert.
I just heard back from Kristen. She's a historian when it comes to Prince.
A dedicated fan.
They called him Skipper.
Yeah.
Who used her professional research skills to piece together the Purple One's life.
I've written a big document sort of outlining his historic journey from Minneapolis' north side to Paisley Park and the world.
Kristen Schaumler says videos of Prince as a preteen are almost non-existent. Until now. She's seen the clip here for the first time.
First time reaction. Guys, we're reacting to a reaction. You guys are reacting to me watching a reaction. This is great.
Yeah, and this definitely looks like Lincoln Junior High School, where he would have been attending school in April of 1970.
Schaumler then showed us what is believed to be a 6th grade picture of Prince, the same school year of the strike.
Yeah, there's so much in his mannerisms and his eyes and everything, but it looks like him.
Despite the evidence, we still needed someone who
She
knew
has a
Prince
Prince
as a kid.
mouse pad.
John connected us with Terrence Jackson,
We go back as far as kindergarten at John Hale Elementary in North Minneapolis.
a childhood friend and neighbor who was also in Prince's first band, Grand Central, when they were teenagers.
Oh my God, that's Kitchen. That is Prince. Stand right through the headline, right?
Yeah, keep watching, keep watching.
That's Skipper. Oh my God.
That was just his reaction seeing Prince. Now, he's hearing it.
Wow.
They should get a better education too. 'Cause,
Wow.
That's it.
Wow, that was him.
What do you,
I'm like blown away and I'm totally blown away.
Wiping away tears, Jackson was suddenly flooded with memories.
But he was already playing guitar and keys by then, phenomenally. For I can remember, music became our sport. Cause he was athletic, I was athletic, but we wanted to compete musically.
Jackson's wife, Rhoda, grew up right alongside them.
It's just amazing to see him that small, that young, and hear his voice.
Yep.
Our mystery regarding one of the most mysterious men in music was solved.
That's Prince, aka Skipper to the North Side.
And I think just seeing Prince as a young child in his neighborhood school, you know, it helps really ground him to that Minneapolis connection.
Just a young city kid, years before he put his city and its sound on the map.
Mark my words, you guys have found a real gem.
A gem indeed.
You know, the Skipper part is the part that made me nostalgic, and almost because no matter how big you get, those people who knew you when you were a kid, everyone was a kid once. And so the fact that they see it and they don't say, oh, it's Prince. They say, oh, it's Skipper. That gave me chills because you start somewhere. Everyone starts somewhere.
Kristen confirmed it when she said they used to call him Skipper. We're looking at baby photos, and he was immediately drawn to call him that because that was his friend. It wasn't Prince, the musician icon. It was his buddy down the block. They were in bands together. And I've said this before, we were excited to tell the story, but every time we showed that video to someone who's a huge Prince fan or was his friend, it just raised our excitement level. And we hope the people watching here felt the same, seeing a unique glimpse of him.
Crazy. That was a trip. That was a trip. I mean, obviously, I'd never seen that. So that was a trip. Also, Prince, he's pro teachers, so, you know. You gotta say shout out to Little Prince. Fucking Le Petit Prince. He was fucking supporting the teachers at the strike. You know, that's fire. Guys, shout out to everybody, guys. I know this was a random one to watch. Guys, is that Prince? Don't tell me that's Prince on a Mustang. What? I never knew Prince played a Mustang. Guys, Prince played a Mustang?
Very few.
Whoa, guys, you know what? We're gonna watch this video. Guys, I didn't know he played a Mustang. Crazy. Whoa, guys, wait. Oh, this is watching them. We'll pause it, whatever. Guys, I didn't know Prince played a Mustang.
Here, Charmaine Nero talks with one of his childhood friends as she goes back to where it all began.
Standing in his old neighborhood.
This is Lincoln Junior High School. This is pretty much where the whole Minneapolis sound started. We had some
Terrence Jackson, a childhood friend of Minneapolis icon Prince, remembers the sounds that once echoed throughout the school back in the 1970s.
On the stage in the auditorium, I saw Prince.
Oh shit! Look, he's on a Mustang. Whoa, guys, that's like one of my guys. I mean, I literally have a Mustang right here, a white one. This is a guitar that not fucking. Back in the day, he must have been young right there because this was back in the day, like in the 60s and 70s. This was a guitar that Fender made that was like their budget guitar that was made for students. But they're actually super amazing because I fucking love these guitars. Mustangs are the shit. But that's crazy. I never knew Prince had a Mustang. That's fire. It's like after 60s, like it's a big headstock one. Damn, that's crazy. I never knew he played a fucking Mustang, guys. That's tripping me out.
Charles Smith
Sonic Blue Mustang?
In 7th grade. And they were so cool that I'm like, hey, I want to be a part of that too. So, well, a week or so later, I became a member and we became a quartet.
playing the music that filled the alleys in the back of his home, where he practiced with the band Grand Central.
We rehearsed at my house in 1248 Russell, right? And in the back of the house, there's a screened-in porch. So there were certain days, especially in the summertime, we bring all of our equipment upstairs and put it on the back porch, and then we start playing and rehearsing.
During the 1970s, Prince spent part of his youth living in North Minneapolis near Jackson. While friends remember Prince playing sports, Jackson says music was always at the forefront.
From North Minneapolis is in alphabetical order on the street, from Oliver to Xerxes to Zenith. And almost on every block through this neighborhood, there was a band. Like Electric Kool-Aid and The Family and Back to Black and Flight Time. There were bands almost in every corner in this neighborhood. And so,
Fire.
like a lot of people compete in basketball, football, and baseball, we started competing in music. I think music became our sport. I really think that the attitude of Prince, like being competitive, really kind of enveloped all of us.
Whoa! Was that? You telling me? Wait, was that Prince?
Like
No, was
being
it?
competitive, really kind of.
Wait, that's not Prince on guitar, right? Am I tripping? That's not Prince on a Vox, right? Am I tripping? That's not him, right?
Enveloped all of us.
My uncle was a founding member of Little Anthony and the Imperials. And they used to do these rock and roll shows.
Pepe Willie was once married to Prince's cousin and remembers the moment he met the young kid turned legendary artist.
He was wrestling on the floor with his cousin Charles.
I was like, but what was that editing? Why did they have him talking and her talking at the same time? Why did they not cut off his audio? Why did they have... That was distracting. I was like, wait, what's going on?
Prince broke through in the late 1970s with the hits Wanna Be Your Lover and soared over the following decade with such albums as 1999 and Purple Rain. Becoming a global icon and one of the greatest artists of all time.
2001 Audubon Road, failed out, not breathing.
Prince
damn.
is dead. But in April 2016, the world was left in shock after the news of Prince's sudden death at his Paisley Park home at the age of 57. A moment etched in memory.
I was just getting dressed to go play golf, and my daughter called me, and she says, "Dad," and I go like, "Yeah, what's up?" She goes, "Did Prince die?" And I said, No, son. I said, "It ain't true." And like 3 minutes later, Owen calls me, and he says, "Pepe, did you hear?" And I'm going like, "What? What are you talking about?" He says, "Turn on your TV."
Found Prince unresponsive inside an elevator.
And I turned up the TV, and they said that Prince had passed, which was, like, to me, was totally crazy.
As Prince is remembered as a pioneer of the Minneapolis sound, born in the streets surrounding Jackson's home.
Because if it hadn't been for the music program at Lincoln Junior High School, there would never been no Prince.
He hopes the history of this neighborhood encourages positivity and inspires others to dream big.
I really think there's a lot of more Princes out there, somewhere.
Charmaine Nero, KARE 11 News.
Well, Jackson is still hitting the stage decades after performing in the high school band with Prince, making appearances at local venues across the Twin Cities.
Crazy. Damn. Rest in peace, Prince, man. Shout out to Twin Cities. Damn, I never knew he played a fucking Mustang. Guys, that right there blew my mind. Just like it blew my mind, I always thought he played a Tele, and then because of these videos, you guys told me no, it's actually a Honer. What? He played a Honer? I never knew he played a Honer. I always thought he played a Tele, like a Fender. I mean, it was still like a... But I thought he played like a Fender Tele, I should say. I didn't know it was a Honer. You know what I mean? But the fact that he played a Mustang, fire. That's super fire. Damn, crazy. All right, guys. Well, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody. Damn, we'll be back so we could keep doing Prince Week, guys. I don't know what we're going to do next, but it should be interesting no matter what. So, guys, we'll be back. Guys, check out my real channel, my music in the description. And yeah, guys, we'll be back.